Yo, what's up? My name is RetroPat, and today I'll be taking on the most difficult map in the base game of Dungeon Defenders before all of the DLCs on the hardest difficulty, Nightmare. That's correct, I'm going to be doing Glitterhelm Caverns today on Nightmare difficulty. This map, growing up, was impossible to beat. It took me so many attempts, so many tries just on easy difficulty to be able to finally get it done, and nowadays I can grind it consistently on Insane in 6 to 8 minutes. But can I beat it on Nightmare? I think I can. I think it'll actually be easier than the Summit difficulty, the Summit Nightmare, because there you have to fight that big scary dragon, that boss fight. Here you don't have a boss fight. Now, I could totally be wrong, and I might regret those words. We're going to see what happens. I'm not going to have much time to think when I jump into the map, since there's going to be that time limit. I'm going to have to build things very quickly and get set up very accurately. Now, after a second of research, I also found out that I will get the Mythical Defender achievement from completing this map on Nightmare difficulty, which is a really, really big deal to me. This is like one of the endgame goals, one of the most endgame goals that I possibly could think of that I really want. Is completing every mission in the original campaign on Nightmare difficulty. That's something that, you know, teenage RetroPat could only dream of. But what I thought was only a childhood dream is about to become a reality. At least I hope. Let's jump into it. I'm going to be starting on my Squire, running around building harpoons as I usually do. I'm going to move pretty quickly here since obviously the time limit is one of the biggest factors here. I do want to get Slice and Dices built. I know that's not super encouraged, but I do want to get them at some point, at least in a second. First things first, you actually do need a harpoon there to protect this from incoming wyverns. I've played this map a fair amount. Like, I've played this map actually a lot, honestly, I feel comfortable saying. But I've never beat it on Nightmare. You know, I've never played this map on Nightmare difficulty, so that's where things are really going to start to get drastically different. Do I want to set up a second harpoon here in the first wave? I think I do. I'm going to go ahead and do that. We're going to go grab this chest, and we have to trek all the way back to the center now. Hopefully no silly deaths falling into this bridge, even though, you know, it's really newbie to do so. You could always kind of expect it. Dude, it still kind of happens. It's easy to make that mistake. I'm going to go ahead and build a harpoon here. That's the safer location. One of the hardest spots to defend is this one right here. I'm going to build a harpoon there for the time being. We're going to go up here. You don't always have to build a harpoon here. Sometimes they just won't get aggroed up to the staircase, but I'm going to put one there once again for safety. I'm going to be playing this the best I can and decently safely as possible. We're going to zoom in a little so I can place a harpoon like that. We're going to head over here. I'm just doing harpoons on the first wave. Hopefully this should be enough to hold each area. I kind of do want to do double harpoon here, though, since this can be a little tricky. We do have the backup harpoon there, but it's not facing towards that crystal. We're going to head clearly over to the following chest. We have a couple more builds to make. I don't know if I'm going to have as much mana as I would comfortably like. We'll have to see. Now, in this situation, I really like putting a harpoon here because it actually draws a lot of aggro and sort of whittles things down a ton. I don't have to do that, but I want to do that there. And then here I place one as well. We have another chest to go grab. I place one here to take on incoming wyverns as well as any mobs that make it across this bridge. There's not that many mobs coming in. I'll come over here. Place a harpoon snugly there. And then since I have some leftover mana, I can go build a bouncer blockade somewhere. I might go ahead and put one here, honestly, for the time being. That might get moved. We're going to press G and jump into this wave. I guess I could have put like a one summoning archer or something. We're gonna go help our towers as much as possible since they probably need it. Like the spiders. You know what I forgot to do wave 1? I didn't use my monk to aura stack. I was so concerned. Okay, we can still manage. We can still get this taken care of. But look at this Sharkin putting in a lot of work. I'm actually gonna sell off this harpoon because of that and build it more down here. Take care of all these guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get a slice and dice. The problem is I don't know what my slice and dice is bound to. Is a problem that I've talked about. I forgot my keybinds to a decent extent, unfortunately. I'm gonna place the slice and dice here. There's a lot of odors that come over here. I think it's worth putting the slice and dice there, even though it might be a little funny. We're gonna grab all this mana. Now we only have so much time. I probably should have been building a lot more. I definitely should have been building a lot more, in my opinion, during the actual wave there. I'm going to go ahead and place a harpoon here. It's going to take care of more wyverns and help support that area a bit. This area should be totally taken care of now that that's the case. We're going to go grab this chest. There's another chest I could go grab, but I have plenty of mana right now. I want to switch over to my monk ASAP, honestly, and get auras built. That's going to be a huge thing. Let's get a slice and dice. Slice and dices I feel like are going to be crucial here for the ogres, man. They can just cause a lot of problems. But I think my priority should be my monk. Let me go ahead and drop my mana. Switch on over. I think monk is going to be... I got to abuse the aura stacks, man. They're just way too strong, way too broken. Even if I have to jump into this wave on my monk, I think it's worth it. The problem is, how do I place this, actually? Probably one over here, and then a second aura stack over in the next section. Doing multiple aura stacks is probably going to be just how I play it. Getting electric auras built for the spiders is going to be super important as well. I don't want to skimp on that. Like, having this right here as opposed to a little farther out is probably ideal, so I can stack the electric aura on top of it, helping it take care of the spiders a little bit more. Strength drain right there. Definitely could do that a lot faster if I had proper keybinds. We're going to head over to this section. These auras aren't as large. I think they shrink depending on... I think what happens is... I could be wrong. I think they shrink in, like, different maps or different situations. Like, these don't feel as large. That's okay. That'll do it. Electric aura there. An aura stack over here. I have 151 out of 165 defense units. I'm kind of using... Like, I'm not going to have many... I'm kind of running out, you know? Aggressively running out, honestly. I'm not gonna be able to aura stack at every situation, every location. I think I will say, I think aura stacks... Yeah, I'm just gonna stay on my monk here. I feel like aura stacks are gonna be more important than the slice and dices. I probably can... They probably just replace those. I probably can just go ahead and sell off and get rid of my slice and dices in favor of the aura stack. The cool thing about this map on Nightmare difficulty as well is that the mana and the XP that I'll get for beating this map on Nightmare is going to be ridiculous. Like, that's actually a huge secret positive. Is the benefits will be ridiculous. Now, over here, this section should be protected just by this one harpoon. I'm going to level it up a few times, though, but that should be fine just with that. I'm out of defense units entirely, though, so I can't even come over here to build an aura stack, which is what I was doing, so I kind of made a huge mistake here. However, these harpoons are doing not nearly enough damage to that ogre. That's kind of sad. I definitely want an aura stack over here. A harpoon was already destroyed somewhere. We're going to have to zoot back and see what's going on. A goblin copter in an area without an aura stack is causing problems. Okay, that's fine. They can go ahead and destroy those. How did they come in? That's what I'm amazed by. Where did they come from? I don't know where this goblin copter came in from is the huge problem. Like, this harpoon's getting blasted. It's not in an area to protect that. I'm going to have to upgrade this harpoon. I mean, that's fine. I don't know where these guys came from. So I'm going to have different choke points and different things I'm going to have to worry about, which I'm not used to. I'm going to get rid of that slice and dice. I really don't want to die here, actually, because I have a lot of mana on me. I think I'm out of range there. They're being shot down. I'm going to put upgrades on the auras. Fully healed. Let's get over here. Let's get an upgrade on this harpoon since it's what's doing the damage to them. This goblin copter is a pain, though. Okay, we dodge whatever damage we can. I don't know if we do any damage, like, with our weapon. I feel like our weapon doesn't do much damage at all. Okay, I didn't expect to have to build an aura stack here, but I think I might actually on this side as well, on this section. I'm gonna have to end up building other defenses. We're gonna put an upgrade on this. That's totally fine. This is so sketchy and strange. I don't know where this goblin copter, like, came in from. I don't know their positioning on these maps. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and build an ensnare aura over here. I'm going to build an aura stack. Wow, the wave heading into actually canceled it. So we're going to build an aura stack right here as well. And then we will build some more harpoons. I don't know if I need an electric aura there, to be fair. I might just, yeah, nix the electric aura, not worry about that. So much mana. Get some upgrades. Grab this. I don't know much time. I have 90 seconds. It's not terrible. Okay, we're going to put all those upgrades there. Hit out of there. I don't think I should need the electric aura over here. This aura is fine. I'm just going to sell this. Once again, we're going to ditch slice and dices in favor of auras. There's a full aura stack here, I believe. Yeah, there is. Over here. What else? This area needed the aura stack. I'm going to head over. I feel like that area is probably in trouble as well. So we're going to head over across the bridge and put a nice aura stack over here. Yeah, right here. This area definitely needs it. I feel like this area gets pretty bombarded. I'm going to do an electric aura. I don't know if that's super needed. Just strength drain plus ensnare is definitely the more impactful aura stack. But the electrics are nice for spiders. I just don't know what locations are going to have spider problems. 153 out of 165. I'm going to leave that for the time being. Hopefully that's enough. I might come back. I want to switch to my squire here in a sec, if possible. I would love to get some summoner things built as well. I actually am going to go ahead and put an electric aura here. It might be a mistake, but I feel like picking those guys down is going to be super important. I'm going to switch over to my squire, I believe. I almost want to switch to my summoner there, but I'm not quite ready for it. It's really close, though. Get some upgrades on these. Sure, why not? I want to come over here and throw up some more harpoons. I only have enough for one, though. And it was almost worth being on my summoner here. The issue is you just summon so slowly mid-wave on the summoner. I'm going to go ahead and just pump upgrades. But, like, next wave, next build phase is going to be 100% summoner focused. Oh, no. What is it? What's under attack? Ooh, a spider got on top of that harpoon. That's terrifying. How? What happened there? Isn't there an electric aura? I'm not sure what happened there. That's unfortunate. These guys are coming in from this direction. Okay. I'm going to get upgrades on these auras then. This harpoon will just be tasked with taking care of those. So we're going to give it a lot of upgrades and love. But it's not going to be enough. I might have to put like a slice and dice or something over here. But I don't have the defense units. I think I'll just have to put a bunch. I'm going to distract these guys for the time being. I'm going to use my squire as bait and just protect these guys. Put an upgrade on. I don't have the mana for it quite yet. And what I'll end up doing is I'll end up placing a bunch of summoner archers over in this zone. That'll end up being the strat. But for now, we just distract. For now, we're just a distraction. I'm going to go grab this mana. Head over to this section, which is taking a little bit of damage. This section's actually taking a lot of damage. How did these guys get in here is the problem. Like, where did these guys come from? I gotta bait them into something. I gotta just get rid of this slice and dice. Once again, I feel like the slice and dices just aren't going to be useful here. I should have kept them for these guys, though. I'm not going to lie. I want to just upgrade and bait. I want to upgrade the harpoon tower there. This should be enough. These guys should go down, but this is super awkward. The goblin copters are bringing enemies into zones I'm not familiar with, and I'm not familiar with how to protect. And I'm just going to have to factor that in and think about that. Thankfully, the strength drain aura is, like, preventing them. I'm pretty sure it's preventing them from being able to just kill this harpoon turret too aggressively. Okay, I just want to build another harpoon turret there. Do I have any extra mana? Nope, I am just going to switch to my summoner. I have 98 seconds. Everything else is just going to be summoner units. I just need archers all over the place. The real problem is going to be actually getting there quickly enough. I think if I'm trying to press... I should have something. Oh, whatever, I'm just going to go ahead and go for it. I should have a key that allows me to worry about that better. But I'm going to head over here. I'm going to place a bunch of archer minions. I'm not going to worry about upgrading them quite yet. Obviously, it'd be nice to in the future. This is wave 8 out of 10. We are getting, like, getting a lot done pretty fast. I'm going to try to build them in the actual aura. That should be plenty. I'm going to build some extra over here to help protect this section and help protect the crystal from the extra wyverns. Only 44 seconds. Place one there as kind of a wall. Head out of here. We're going to head over here. We got rid of the slice and dice here, which means we need more. The issue is I'm just going to need... I have plenty of minion units. I just need so many archers in so many locations. Becomes a huge problem. We're going to place a wall of them here. I only have so much time to build them. I'm going to place upgrades on the auras since they're all taking a fair bit of HP there. This section I haven't even been to, like, protect yet, so I'm going to head over here. Yeah, it needs some extra help. Even though I know the place across the bridge needs extra help as well. Everything needs extra help right now is the big problem. We're going to grab all this mana. I'm going to keep just trying to upgrade stuff and getting as much done as I can. We're going to put upgrades into these harpoons. I don't need to worry about upgrading these auras for the time being, I think. We're going to head out of here. We're going to grab this. We're going to head across the bridge as much as possible. Did I put enough archers here? I don't think I did. Not nearly enough, actually. Yeah. I need some in this actual middle section. And now you can see how slow summoning the archers is actually in the combat phase versus... Whew. But there's going to be a bunch of goblin copters coming over here, so I want to go ahead and get these set up for sure. There's one coming, I feel like right now. I'm going to build these. Yep, I see one coming. One archer went down, that's okay. There's a spider there trying to stop me. There's a goblin copter, like, over top of me. We're just going to build as many archers as possible. And that should be decent protection. I'm hoping the spider doesn't web me and stop me. I kind of see him aiming for me. Thankfully, he missed and went for a different archer. These guys are protecting plenty well. I want an archer here to protect the harpoons from getting webbed. The section across the bridge seems to be fine enough, even though I do want to go help it, obviously, in due time. I want to get an upgrade on this archer. What HP is this guy at? 90k. Perfect. That worked out. I feel like the summoner archers are just going to be game changers here. These are going to be incredible. These are actually going to be incredible. These are going to allow me to win. Without the summoner, there's no way I'd ever win this map. The summoner is so absolutely crucial. Man, being able to... That's just unbelievable. We're going to put some guys over here. I need to go across the bridge still. I have 80 seconds. Honestly, kind of plenty of time. They give you a fair amount of time on this map, which I really, really appreciate. I could put a mage minion in some of these, but I think just pumping upgrades, I have so much mana. It's really just time. I have so much mana, so many resources. Just time is just tough. Let's put an upgrade on all these guys. Not a second one. Let's put a 1-star there. One there. We'll go grab this mana that's sitting on the floor over here that I really want to go grab. Yep, the blue crystal. Big mana. Okay, huge, huge, huge. Get out of here. Upgrade some stuff over here. Upgrade any of the 1-star auras. The waves go by so fast as well. You don't have much time. Like, the combat phases, I feel like, are almost faster than the build phases. I feel like that's a common thing on these intense maps. I'm going to build 2 more archers like this. We're going to head across the bridge here in a sec, though. This should be fine. Actually, I don't know, man. I feel like this section literally still needs more archers. I'm going to go for it. I might build a spider here as well, actually. I could get that. For the ogres. Now, I'm going to head across the bridge with the wave coming to a start. That's okay. We're going to place some archers here. I can just get like 2 for any wyverns. The second one's going to take me a second. I'm going to try to head up to this section. This section seems mostly control, but I know, especially in these later waves, this area can just get out of control super, super quickly. I definitely want to build more archers over here. Like these guys, yep, like this guy's making his way into me. It's a huge problem. I'm going to put upgrades on these where possible. Just on each aura. And I'm going to get these built as quick as possible. I probably should be behind these here. Ooh, yeah. They're going to get free damage on me like that. Okay. Oh, now there's a spider. Ah, this is what I was worried about. Okay. We're fine. Somehow this section is actually I actually am so shocked at how well this section is handling itself. I am really shocked this section can maintain itself. With what it has. I'm going to place like 2 archers here, though, at least. Probably 3. Okay, everything's being taken care of swiftly. This is working out somehow. Okay, well, the spiders are a pain, though. I'm going to grab whatever mana we can. I have plenty of mana for upgrades. There's not enough time to upgrade stuff. Really, really long cast on this. The last wave of goblin copters is coming there in the middle section. Hopefully it's okay. There's 35 mythical pieces of gear on the ground right now. That's crazy for me to see. Let's back up. They kind of stopped it there. This should be fine. This will be the end of the wave here in a sec. Nothing super exciting here. I'm going to run around and just place a bunch more archers and just do whatever I can. I'll see you guys at the start of wave 9 out of 10. We're almost done, as hectic as this is. Oh, excuse me. This is actually going to be the final wave. No way. Wow. Okay, this is going to be the final wave. I'm going to place another guy there, and then we'll do a spider here for any ogres. We're almost out of our units. I kind of want to switch to the barbarian if possible for this final wave to be able to have DPS. Upgrades on these guys. Upgrades should just be going on everything if I have them. I mean, I have so much mana. It's just time. Just time. What needs support over here? What's taking the damage? Let's head over. I don't even need to grab that mana chest because it's actually not worth my time, in my opinion, to grab that mana chest. Let me go ahead and place a mage here if I can. I think that'll be super, super good. It's literally not worth for me to take the time to grab the mana chest. I'd rather just go grab the mana that's in the middle of the room. This one's fine. This one I can grab, but the one in the corner there, in my opinion, it's not worth. I'm going to put upgrades on these. Upgrades on these. Upgrades. Heal. Upgrade. Grab this mana. I'm running out of time. Ooh, this section took a lot. I clearly need an extra archer over here. And just tons of upgrades. I'm not going to have time to switch over to my... That's okay. I'm not going to have time to switch to my barbarian, and that's okay. The music kicking in is crazy. I think if these auras just got some upgrades, we might be good. Like on the ensnare, honestly. The music kicking in very impactfully here. I'm going to come try to grab this chest throughout all this madness and try to jump back out. Thankfully, I'm somehow able to manage it. Final wave of the final map of Dungeon Defenders. I wasn't able to come over to this section yet to actually protect it and heal up and prep for this wave. So this section over here has had no preparation, and it's showing as I actually do take some damage on the crystal. I'm going to pump some more upgrades into the archers around here. There's an ogre right in the middle of this area. A spider dropped in. Thankfully, the archer took care of it. Literally zero preparation was given to this section, and it's somehow holding. It was somehow strong enough. We're going to put just heals and everything. Screw the upgrades for the time being. We're going to head over here. Pump upgrades into the scattered archers around the area. They're going to take care of the minions coming in from the door, as well as the goblin copters, which is the scariest thing on this map for sure. The goblin copters are the thing that could make me lose. We're going to pump. We're out of mana. We're at 40 mana. Absolutely out of mana. We're going to come around and grab mana on the ground where possible. Come past a dying orc. We're going to head up to the top section here and grab that chest. I think it's probably worth it, as well as just getting the permanent mana from the items dropping. Tons of mana. Tons of djinns I saw getting destroyed there. We're going to head back over to the middle section. Is any section under any aggressive attack? Are we okay here? Can I put upgrades on the auras? Every aura should be 2-starred for sure on this map. I think it's super relevant. Every crystal seems mostly protected. There's a chest. This guy's coming in, but he's taking too much damage. It'll be totally taken care of. We're now just going to run around and honestly open chests. I think I'm totally safe. I think I'm fine. 772 minions in total. We're around 100 minions left. This has to be the home stretch. There's no way there's any problems here. This is definitely me beating Dungeon Defenders, beating the main campaign on Nightmare difficulty, beating the map that I could barely beat on easy as a kid. It took me so long, so many attempts, until something just happened to roll my way. One minion left. It's probably a straggling spider somewhere stuck on the map. Yeah, it is. I see him on the bridge. We're going to head over to him. We have no minion units left to even build a guy to take care. We have to bait him over to these archers. And that'll be it. Once this spider climbs these stairs, that'll be the end of the Dungeon Defenders main campaign. Mythical Defender achievement unlocked. 3% of people have only achieved that. 3% of Dungeon Defenders players. We get an item, the key staff. 40 mythical pieces of gear are on the ground right now. We gain 3.2 million or so. 3.1 million XP. I have no idea how much mana was gained. Sorry, I think it was 3.1 million mana. I don't know the XP. But that was a journey. Every part of this journey, look at my mask, I forgot how cool that is. Every part of this journey, every episode, with big challenges like this, every single episode leads up to this. Every single episode, every single gear, every single XP, every single mana. Dungeon Defenders is the biggest example of a compounding experience, and everything that I had gained so far, all of the progress leads to moments like this where I'm able to achieve things and complete things that I never thought possible. So thank you guys for watching and joining me on this epic journey that is Dungeon Defenders. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on it, dislike if not, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one, and I will see you guys later. Peace, Reno.